Hello, and welcome to an honest walkthrough and review of LIMINAL Zephyrian Brass by Crocus Soundware. Now, I've probably absolutely butchered how that's pronounced, but anyway, this is whispering and resonant brass textures, requires the full version of Kontakt, so bear that in mind, but 6.7 or later, so you don't have to have the latest version of the full version of Kontakt. Only $42, that's the intro price. I believe full price will be $70. And quick disclaimer, I am an affiliate of Crocus Soundware, so if you do decide to purchase it with the link in the description, a small percentage does go towards me. But anyways, this will be an honest walkthrough and review. Now for that price, you're getting 12 different articulations, 3.34 gigabytes of samples, and with each of these, there are both a solo performance version of it and an ensemble version, which is really nice, all within the same patch as you're about to see, but you're getting whispering tone sustains, whispering tone shorts, crescendos from whisper tone to loud dynamic, vibrato sustains mid dynamics, crescendos from moderato to loud dynamics, forte piano, clustered crescendo staccatos, clustered crescendo shorts, trills, swelling dynamics, muted sustains, muted crescendos, short bursting swells. So not bad at all. Now moving into the full version of Kontakt, you can see we've got all our different articulations here, and you'll see we've got the ensemble one there. If we click there, we've got the solo one. You'll notice there's two different solo ones. I don't notice much difference between the two, in all honesty, and I'll show you that in a sec. But those are all our 12 different articulations. You've got attack, decay, sustain, release over there, and you can control them individually if you want by simply clicking on the setting knob and adjusting those accordingly. I do like the flexibility, and you'll notice they're all velocity sensitive as well. Up here is simply controlling that top volume knob there, and I believe this is your reverb. Now this bit right here I really like because it allows you to assign layers to different sounds, so you can fade between them. That's what these little dots here are. And if you drag up, you can see there are different combinations from nothing to one layer, two layers, etc, etc. Or if you have it on none, it'll play no matter the layer. So that's probably one of my favorite features about this UI, is the fact that you can assign different articulations to different layers and cross grade between them. Now without further ado, let's stop rambling and go through some of these sounds. So whispering sustains. Now, one problem I do see and wish I had was control over the overall dynamic, or going between different layers. I guess you could assign that to a MIDI CC and do that, but evidently there are different layers within it, and it would be nice to have a fader to actually go between them. And I honestly don't notice much difference between that one and this one. But there you have it. Those are the whispering sustains, whispering shorts. Now this one, I do like the variation within the sound, the fact that you've got all these little short sounds stuck together. Really nice sound. And then you have a second one again, but not too much difference. Whispering, crescendo. Forgive me for playing solo for so long. There is more to it. There is quite a range. Well, that top end, a little bit on the synthetic side, but the low end, you can get quite a rumble. For some reason, it's not actually showing the range down here now. That could be a problem with my Kontakt or the patch, but I must admit, I do like the fact that you have a solo and ensemble patch for each one. And you could layer them up as well if you wanted to. Now, where this library really comes into its own is this layer engine. Yes, you have all these individual articulations, and I do like the fact that you have both the ensemble and solo, but what you can do is assign all of these to different layers and then go between them. And so if we make a really interesting combination, and this is really how I feel this should be used to get the most out of it. And I'm, in all honesty, just going completely random with a lot of these. You can hear there's so much more variation in the sound when you start mixing and matching, and obviously you can do that with a bit more purpose. But just as an example, and the fact it works so well, I had no CPU spikeage at all, but in all honesty, that is where it comes into its own. Yes, the individual articulations, I'd say they're definitely okay on their own, some more so than others. I really do like these multi-crescendos and short swells. The whispering sustains, not so much. They are a little on the quiet side. You are having to max it out a bit, but the quality is definitely there. And for the price tag, for $42, this isn't bad at all. It's interesting, it's different, adds some organic textures, and yes, on the higher end and in some bits they do sound a little bit synthetic and obviously not real. In summary, I feel it's a very charming little library. It's not perfect by any means, but I can forgive its imperfections, firstly by the price tag, and secondly by the amount of articulations you're getting, the layer blending engine. Yes, it'd be nice to have more control over the velocity. Yes, it's a little on the quiet side, and in some bits it does sound a little synthetic, but overall you're getting what you're paying for. But thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.